Hello there, and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling in the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy, and as per the title of this vid, for the first time in 20 to 30 years, we're going to be having a go at putting together a full figure set. The one that I'm going to be having a go at is this Military Miniatures by Tamiya, US Infantry West European Theatre, kit number 35048, which originally turned up in 1974. I mean, obviously I have done some figures in the past, but this is the first full set that I'm having a go at. This one, he probably turned up about 30 years ago and is out of my box of stuff. So we're hoping to get a little bit better than him. These ones we did when we were made redundant about 20 years ago, and we only got as far as painting some basic detail on the sprues. So we're going to be hoping that we're going to get further than that. This one, which is a Eddie figure from my Revell Aces High Iron Maiden Spitfire, we did about 3 months ago now. So we kind of improved, at least we're getting them done now. And these ones, which were from about 2 or 3 weeks ago, are from the Tamiya SAS Jeep kit, and they look okay. So we're hoping we're going to get a better finish on these. This kit, incidentally, was sent to me by a very nice chap called Andrew. So he actually wanted me to build this, so we've decided that this is going to be the first one that we're going to build. So obviously, it's been an older moulding. There are some minor issues with it, you know, that have been sort of improved over the past sort of 10-20 years. There are actually some seam lines on the parts which we've attempted to remove with a blade and a few other things. And the detail obviously isn't as great as on some of the sort of more modern sort of mini art or ICM or in fact Tamiya kits, but for a novice like myself, it seems as though getting something with a whole load of extra detail on it is not really a great idea. So anyway, we've decided to link this kit with one of our favourite war films as well, Kelly's Heroes. So as you can see, we've got the figures all named. We have Grace, because he was the one carrying the BAR into the minefield. We've got Kelly, because that guy looks like Clint Eastwood. We've got Cowboy, because that's a cowboy pose. We've got Crap Game, because he's carrying heavy gear and bitching and moaning. We've got Big Joe. We've got Little Joe. We've got Willard, and we've got the Scene Stealer, in my opinion, one of my favourite characters, Barbara. So they're the names of them. So we've actually started assembling them, and we've, like I said, we've had a go at finessing them, etc. So we've sort of put some of the parts together, and I've just invited you to join me while I put the rest of the bits on, I suppose. We'll try to keep this to 12 minutes, and we'll see how far we get. Oh, incidentally, just before we start, we've been waiting for this. We got a new toy to play with, which is the Gallery. It's called Gallery. I've been calling it Gallery. Ambition Series airbrush and compressor kit. So we're going to be playing with that today and doing some pre-shading on these when we come to paint them. That is the plan anyway. So without further ado, let's cut to the chase and throw some glue on these things. So I'm just going to be using some regular Tamiya cement. Yes, I've got a green lid. And I'm just going to be putting it on and sticking the bits on, and we'll see how far we get. I mean, obviously it's kind of important to try and get the poses on these things right, which that's why we've got the instruction card in front of us. So we're kind of hoping to get there or thereabouts. It's always fun doing these things in front of the camera because the camera gets in the bloody way. So there we go. I'm thinking that's going to be about right. So there's Grace awaiting his BAR. Next up we have Kelly. Maybe a bit too much glue there, but never mind. So he's carrying his Thompson in a rather casual manner, so that looks about right, I think. There we go. Next up we've got Cowboy. As you can see, I've already done his arms, so I'm just going to be sticking him to his legs. Whoa, it's gone a bit wry. And obviously we can see some sort of join lines here. And my intention is to throw a bit of Vallejo plastic putty into these gaps. I think that's probably about, yeah, that's a Cowboy pose, definitely. Next up we've got Crap Game. Probably my favourite character. Don Rickles was a comedic genius at the end of the day. If you haven't seen some of his stuff with the Rat Pack with Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. and what's his other name? The drunken guy, I can't remember his name now. He used to do this thing called Celebrity Roast. And you can watch them on YouTube, they're absolutely bloody hilarious. I used to love watching them. Don Rickles just makes me laugh. You don't get comedy like comedians like Don Rickles anymore. He just says whatever he bleeding hell he felt like it. So that's him done. Next up we've got Big Joe, Telly Savalas. Old Bullet Head. It's going to be that arm. So he's firing his rifle, or his carbine. I forget what they called it. Was an M4? I forget. What about there? Oh dear. There's the glue. It really doesn't look right. That's because it's the wrong way. That's where he goes. Right. Then you put the wrong arm on there. Why didn't you tell me? You know, you could have shouted out and told me that I was putting it in the wrong bloody way. Yeah, that's more like it. And now we got the shooting hand. The trigger finger. Looks about right. Be interesting to know how other people deal with getting the poses on these things right, because they ain't got a bloody clue. Right, next up we got Little Joe. As you can see, we've already put his hands on. We reckon he's got a bit of a gapping issue there, but we'll sort that out later. Big gapping issue there. Might have been caused by me because I did sand a bit off the base of this one. It's got some quite good detail on these. I mean, they are still really valid kits, you know, even though they are a bit old now, or a bit vintage. But I think it's the way to go. You know, I mean, if you're trying these things out for the first time, or you know, why burden yourself with all the extra detail of the modern kits? You know, because painting, use too much glue. Painting these things, geez, I don't know. Is it fun? So this guy's carrying his rifle, kind of like that. So that's Willard. And you've got Barbara, who's lying down. It's going to be, use too much glue. Wipe it on the shirt, start again. Thinking I should have that as my trademark saying. Wipe it on the shirt. Nearly did that the other day and I was wearing a nice shirt. 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Not too long, not too short. Do you reckon? Is that about right? It's kind of hard to say. I think that needs to be further down and that needs to be higher up like that. What do you reckon? Further up again? I think that's about right. There we go. So that's Barbara. Whoa, I've just dropped a bugger. Looks about right. Okay, so there we go. Let's get the glue out of the way. So we got Grace, who's going to have a BAR. We got Kelly, Cowboy, Crap Game, Big Joe, Little Joe, Willard, and Barbara. All done and dusted. So that's it for now. We're going to unpack the new McGubbins, and we're going to have a quick play around with it, and then we're going to have a go at doing some pre-shading, and there we go basically. So please do check out some of our other interesting videos of the novice modeller, or the Muppet who makes models badly and is trying to get better. We're also building Titanic at the moment as well, because obviously the Titanic sinking day is coming up. We'll let you know how we get on with these. We might do another couple of videos on these over the next few days, and hopefully we'll have them finished by the end of next week. By which time I'm sure I will have watched Kelly's Heroes again for extra historical information on painting kits up, I suppose. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and as always, be seeing you.